Get back.
Whoa there, Roach.
Lightning strike.
Hey, yeah.
People! Castle's on fire!
Hercules, why are you pushing?
Tottering about calming down. Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Open the back door! Open the door! We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Don't much care what you have to say. I'm supposed to find your family, and I will, with your dead baby's help.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
यहाँ पे बोचिंग्स का गड्ढा है.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's
That
on the
means
prowl.
बाहर आ गया.
Look!
यहाँ पे दो ऑप्शन तो मैं सेकंड चूज कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि फर्स्ट में अटैक द मॉन्स्टर था. तो जब मॉन्स्टर को अटैक करोगे तो फिर उससे लड़ना पड़ेगा. तो मैं उसका वीडियो भी साइड में डाल दे रहा हूँ, वो भी देख सकते हो वो करने पे क्या होता है. फिलहाल मैंने सेकंड ऑप्शन चूज किया.
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
अब बीच रास्ते में कुछ रेत्स आएंगे, रेत से इसको बचाना होगा। कारण जैसे यहाँ पे देखो रेत्स आएंगे।
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something!
Now calm down.
Driving something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
एक्स साइन लेके और इसको फिर क्यू प्रेस करोगे तो काम डाउन करने का ऑप्शन आएगा। तब तक मैं अपना कुछ फूड ले लेता हूँ।
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
यहाँ पे फिर से आएगा रेत्स। आ रहा है रेत को अगर ट्रैप में कर दूंगा।
Coming. Need to hurry.
On with it, for the weight of thy devours. Like a daft eel. It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
no buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
एक दिन इसका वेट करना है, तो मैं क्या करता हूँ यहाँ पे फिलहाल ये ऑप्शन एक आएगा, कहाँ गया, हाँ, sit and wait.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
ना अब इसके पीछे पीछे जाना है. मेरा ये तलवार डैमेज हो चुका है. 1 मिनट देखता हूँ कुछ ऑप्शन है क्या तलवार को रिपेयर करने का. ये वाला रिपेयर करना है ना. चलो रिपेयर तो हो गया. मेरे पास एक रिपेयर टूल किट था. गुड.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
कहाँ रह गया भाई पीछे? मैं रॉन्ग जा रहा हूँ क्या? हाँ नहीं, मैं सही जा रहा हूँ.
Wizardry! Fucking shit!
You hear the sergeant took a lashing from the Baron?
Oh my god. No bro. I don't want to fight you. यहाँ लेके आए थे कि तो यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टिगेट करना पड़ेगा क्या करना है.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Examine.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Should I go inside also as well? No.
Wants to show me something more.
यार, तुम क्यों पीछे रह जाते हो? अच्छा, आगे कुछ है वहाँ पे, मैं सेव कर लेता हूँ। क्विक सेव नाउ। पीछे रह गया फिर से, क्या करते हो भाई? चल आगे तुम ही चलो।
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Examine that horse carcass.
Okay, examine करूँगा, don't worry. जो भी मिले उसको लूटते जाने का। Okay, अगर कोई काम करनी होगा तो उसको बेच देंगे, कुछ तो पैसा आ जाएगा। इसको examine करना है, examine.
What do we have here?
Bones.
Bones have been here a while.
Saddle.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Ribs.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Yes, bro.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenfurt. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Okay.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Okay, what happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Okay. And why did you help
Why
them?
help them at all? You risked a lot.
By the debt, owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I
Oh,
did
sorry.
that.
What I
Owed
pressed?
Miss Tamara. 3 Tamara alert me.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Okay. Talk to Baron about his family. Baron के पास वापस जाने का है. चलो चलते हैं. ठीक है, बाय बाय छोटू.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
एक और लेवल पॉइंट्स मिला. मतलब मैं लेवल 5 या लेवल 5 पे मैं आया. यार मेरा तलवार फिर से डैमेज हो गया भाई. कौन सा तलवार डैमेज है? सिल्वर स्वॉर्ड. अच्छा थोड़ा सा उसको वहाँ जाकर ठीक कराना पड़ेगा. वेट, पहले तो मैं अपना घोड़ा बुलाता हूँ. ओके, सबसे पहले अपना क्वेस्ट देखते हैं. फाइंड टमारा द बैरन्स डॉटर इन ऑक्सनफोर्ड. पहले मैं इसको पूरा कर लेता हूँ ऑक्सनफोर्ड जाके, क्योंकि ये पहले है. सो एक मिनट, ऑक्सनफोर्ड है कहाँ पे? इट इज़ हियर. सो देयर इज़ अ मार्कर ओवर देयर, तो आई कैन come here and jump over there. Very simple. फास्ट ट्रैवल तो पहले सभी फास्ट ट्रैवल पोस्ट ढूंढने से यही फ़ायदा होता है, ज़रा टाइम फिर बाद में स्पेंड नहीं करना पड़ता है। सो लेट्स फाइंड हर। ओके
Oh, he's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
Stay out of my way. Just you wait.
The mark of a dangerous. You know what they say about you lot?
यहाँ पे कुछ बंदे हैं जो मेरे शूट को ठीक कर सकते हैं, शायद एक
Best ways this side of the border.
ओके ई
Greetings again. So, you got a job for me, an interesting one.
I'd like to grab a play. Okay, let me see what you do.
Show me what you have in stock.
Do you repair things, man? Do you repair things? Let me see if you can repair. Okay, maybe you can repair something. Yeah, there is the option to repair. Yes, you can repair it by 54. Okay, बहुत बढ़िया. Thank you, man. Farewell.
So long.
तो इन लोहार वहार के पास आके अपना रिपेयर करवा सकते। तलवार मेरा रिपेयर हो गया, अब मैं आराम से मस्त
The fair Geralt.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
your father
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. She must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her guts than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Okay, now let's go to back Baron. But before that, I can do some. Okay, is there any other things?
Everyone to me! To me! Hey! What can I get you, good
Beg your
sir?
pardon?
Have everything
Okay,
from
chalta
apples to xanthan.
Paper, please. A bottle of it.
Oh, I'm out. Everyone to me! To me!
Double shades.
नियरेस्ट मार्कर कहाँ पे? ओके इधर है ना मार्कर. उल्टा क्यों जा रहा हूँ? हेयर कट करा लूँ क्या? अच्छा रहेगा, हेयर कट करा लेता हूँ थोड़ा. Oh, this is not the place for haircut. This is something else. I came at wrong place.
The mark of a dangerous guild you wear.
Looking to make some coins.
Baba. Okay.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
I like new hair. No, hair अच्छा है भाई. Beard थोड़ा ठीक कर दो. Wanna be clean shaven? No. Like a full beard, trimmed short. Yes. Bushy. Want mustache. A soul patch. Yeah. Second number is better, I think. बियर्ड थोड़ा सा और सही कर भाई. ये खतरनाक दिख रहा है. ये देखते हैं, यही चलते हैं.
So long.
बहुत खतरनाक है.
Geralt of Riviera, I presume.
You hear her wailing yesterday? What did they do to her?
Oh, यहाँ पे एक लुहार है. Let's talk to him.
Know what they say about
What he can do.
a customer?
Show me your wares. Yeah. First of all, let's
Show me
see what
you
you have.
got on offer.
इसके पास ये है. लेवल 6 पे यूज कर सकता हूँ. सिल्वर शॉर्ट है. I can you take it, I think. कितना है पैसा? 437. और यार इतना तो मेरे पास है भी नहीं. बट एक सिल्वर शॉट चाहिए होगा लेवल 6 के लिए. उसका डैमेज भी अच्छा है. मेरे पास कोई सिल्वर शॉट नहीं है ना एक्स्ट्रा. नहीं है एक्स्ट्रा. ये लेना चाहिए आई थिंक. 165 डैमेज भी है इसका. 437 चाहिए ना. मैं पहले तो इसको कुछ चीज़ें बेचता हूँ. अगर थोड़ा बहुत पैसे हो जाए तो अच्छी बात है. दोनों में से ज़्यादा ताकतवर कौन है भाई? दोनों चाहिए. ये मेरे को कोई काम का नहीं लगा. इसको बेच देता हूँ. 371 हुआ यार. और क्या बेच सकता हूँ? हाँ, एक कुछ ये ठीक है, ले लो. ये भी ले ले भाई. इधर तो कुछ है नहीं बेचने लायक. हाँ, ये सब है. ये सब ले सकता है तू. ये ट्रॉफी नहीं दे सकता. 540 हो गया. ये तलवार कितने का है? 437. यस, नाउ आई कैन बाई इट. अभी खरीद लेता हूँ क्योंकि लेवल 6 जब तक नहीं होता है तब तक मैं इसको यूज़ नहीं कर पाऊँगा. सो फिलहाल के लिए ले लेता हूँ. और जैसे लेवल 6 होता है मैं इसको यूज़ कर लूँगा. हो ही जाएगा आई थिंक बैरन वाला क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करते करते. और कुछ है तेरे पास? बट उतना पैसा नहीं है मेरे पास. सो आई कांट बाई अदर थिंग्स. ये सब तो तू लेगा नहीं. कोई नहीं. हाँ चल. फेयरवेल.
Farewell.
Oh, hey, Boss and Junior's men visit you too. Collecting protection
I was
coin.
going towards.
And everyone paid.
What's this?
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
अब यहाँ से डायरेक्ट बैरन के पास फास्ट ट्रैवल कर जाऊँगा. बैरन भैया कहाँ पे हैं आप? यहाँ पे. यार यहाँ पे एक फास्ट ट्रैवल था बट मेरे को जाने नहीं दे रहे हैं. घोड़े से जाता हूँ यार. इतना कौन ट्रैवल करके जाएगा?
Giddy up.
Who will protect us?
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad.
Leafless, move it!
कौन हंस रहा है?
Remember me?
Yes, bro.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that.
ये वही बंदा है जिसको आग से बाहर निकाले थे. अरे वाह, पैसा दिया. बहुत बढ़िया भैया, थैंक यू. Now आगे चलते हैं.
Drinks enough for a whole platoon since his family disappeared. Slurps a jug of charred spirit and don't do it.
बैरन भैया किधर हैं? इधर चुपचाप.
Witcher, a word, please.
No time. हाँ, बोल ले.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
ओहो, सदमा लग गया क्या भैया? बैरन भैया. क्या हुआ बोलो?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Yeah.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
You have got to come to terms with it, yes.
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Now I'll play Ciri.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Sere, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
भी रेस करना है, रेस में जीतना है भाई। पीछे नहीं रह जाना। वो खरगोश भाई क्या कर रहे हो? ये आया मोटा।
The day dawns.
Ready?
Ready भाई।
As ever. First one to the tower.
कोई भी चूज कर लेंगे यार। अच्छा, नहीं देगा।
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass me.
ये जो येलो लाइन है, येलो लाइन पे ही जाना है। Don't. Always follow the yellow line. Left. Ah, now the race is end. Till here only. जीत गया मैं, जीत गया।
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
वैसे इतना ही बताएगा कहानी।
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
ठीक है। ओके बाकी सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछ लेता हूँ.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Tamara is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got our souls, they will.
Okay.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we'd lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Okay.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Okay, 5.
So long.
Now, follow. Hey, bro. अभी कियारा के पास नहीं जाना है. अभी बैरन वाला ही क्वेस्ट करना है. Family matters. Investigate all the remaining leads in Valen to find Baron wife. हाँ यही अभी कंप्लीट करता हूँ. अभी लेवल 5 पे हूँ ना. लेवल 6 पे वो वाला कंप्लीट करूँगा. So, investigate all the remaining leads. But how, bro?
Probably so hungry he's eating his own snot.
Got eyes
But if he's sitting around,
Little prick.
तो वेलन में जाऊँ तो जाऊँ कहाँ भाई? I have nothing to do now. Let's see क्या कर सकते हैं.
Mean the Smiths, lads. Get a tooth one.
बारन के वाइफ को ढूंढना है. So what to do? पहले तो अपना घोड़ा लेता हूँ. कोई भी घोड़ा ले जा सकता हूँ क्या? नहीं.
drinks enough for a whole platoon since his family slurps a jug of charred spirit.
There are some rust for ash, flogging, prime mushroom hunting grounds. Okay, Tamara ke wife, I think I know one place where she could be.
Pox on the love of you.
I'll go there.
Run, Roach.
Oh, this is broken.
Time to water the horses.